Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with SmartOptionTrading.com. It's Friday. That means it's time for our weekly recap. It is the 24th of January, and here we go. If you want to join us, come to SmartOptionTrading.com, link in description. Click on live trading alerts, and you can join us in our live room where we trade together every day from 9 o'clock until 4 or later. So let's talk about this week. Markets were closed on Monday. We had Martin Luther King Day. We had the inauguration of Trump, and overall, we have had a very bullish couple of weeks here. Put a new all-time high in on the SPY today, right? You can see we've been leaving gaps. One gap, two gaps, three gaps, four gaps. We have five gaps now we've left open since we came off the lows on the 13th of January. Okay, very bullish market, very strong market. This can go on for a long time. Volume has been pretty low. When you're looking at what's going on here today, you're getting a little bit of a pull-in, and this is a needed. We need a day of rest. I call this the pain trade. You'll see other traders have been around and call it the same thing, where every day's up, up, and up. It makes it harder and harder to chase. So it makes sense to come in. We haven't even touched the first gap yet. We're still inside yesterday's candle. We did go out. I know it's an outside day though. And the 8 day needs to play catch up. So, it likes to come down, maybe dip and catch the 8 day. Next week, it's going to be insanely busy. Not only do we have earnings from names like Microsoft and Meta and Apple and Tesla and Intel and Boeing, which were already pre-reported, and tons of others, you also have the Fed decision on Wednesday, and you have a ton of economic data. So very, very busy week on tap coming ahead. Overall, market looks fabulous here. Let's go to the Qs real quick, and then we'll work our way around. Qs not as strong, have yet to get to the all-time high. The IWM can't get above the 50-day, hit it again today and rejected. Energy's been coming off this little move a little bit. The banks have been superstars, holding just shy of the all-time high, but names like JP Morgan, new all-time high today. Goldman, yes, just off the Goldman, all-time high yesterday. Morgan, here we go. Morgan Stanley, all-time highs today. Citigroup is a 20 plus year high or something like that. You have some incredible moves here in the banks, which have been very strong. The SMH has had a nice move this week, but we've given a lot of it back here today, and we're seeing weakness. NVIDIA today, that is an ugly candle. If you're an NVIDIA bull, you need to be out for now. We popped up today, we pushed, we got traced the upside in the opening 10 minutes, and down we came. We engulfed the previous 2 days action, and we already came down and filled almost this entire gap and almost back to the 8 day. Right? Market's saying it's not ready to let NVIDIA run. AMD slightly stronger, but again, keeps kissing this gap, can't get through it. Avgo get a beautiful trade today when it tried to break out, but again, came back in, not quite ready to let it go. We had strength today in Meta. Meta was very strong today. That is a new all-time high. Amazon, that is a new all-time high, but a little bit of a reversal candle there. Google, not an all-time high, but near the highs and very strong today. Apple going into earnings next week is weak. Microsoft, after a couple big days, just another inside day. We're kind of seeing them back and forth here. Netflix still kind of holding up here, still digesting this big move and holding that gap for now. Overall, pretty good thing there. Crypto, Bitcoin continues to look strong, but just not ready, holding in. Coin tried to break out today. Had a nice move over 300, but not able to hold it. MSTR getting beaten up quite a little bit. We'll do charting on Sunday morning. Uh, what are some other things we traded this week? We didn't talk about Tesla. Tesla has not been its week. I traded Tesla a few times, nearly as much as I normally did. Traded Nvidia a ton and Apple, Netflix a couple of trades. Tesla's stuck. It's in this channel. You see these purple lines. It's this channel here right now, and it's back in the middle of the channel, and it's lost the 8 and the 21 day, and Duke agrees. He just said bye, Chewy. And it's just out of play. We have earnings there on Wednesday. We'll see what they happen to bring. Um, missed it today, but the Chinese names broke out. Nice move there on Baba above the 50 day. Baidu, JD. So some nice moves here on some of the China names. We haven't seen that in a while. Boeing, despite that bad earnings, holding in okay. Cat had a decent week up nicely as we go into earnings there next week as well. So with that said, guys, a little back and fill action would be much welcome here. I think, if we can get a dip to the 8 day, maybe fill this first gap, find the 8 day somewhere in there and then launch. And then for me, next week will be about focusing on individual names. There's going to be a lot of names out there to focus on. So with that said, everybody have a fabulous weekend, and I'll catch you guys live in the room on Monday morning. If you want to join us, link in the description.